All right, going to talk about Arkansas quarterback Taylen Green, talk about keys for success for Green against Texas's defense this upcoming weekend. And here in 2 or 3 minutes, we'll look at some film that demonstrates the type of plays, the type of throws, the type of runs that he's going to need to make against Texas's defense. But before we talk about Green, before we talk about these 4 keys, before we look at the film, let's briefly talk about Texas's defense and preview them real quick because they are one of the best defenses in the nation. You can probably make a case they are the best defense, right, depending on who you are comparing them to. But they are 4th in the nation in points per game given up, only 12.3. And that includes giving up 30 points to Georgia. And that really wasn't all their fault. They had 3 interceptions against Carson Beck. Texas offense did not help them out and put them in a bad position. They're the number 1 passing defense in the nation, only giving up 135 yards per game, right? So one of the best defenses in the nation. Taylen Green coming back from injury, at least as of now, we heard from Sam Pittman. So let's talk about what he needs to do to have success against a defense like Texas. If you want to keep it simple, I would just say repeat the Tennessee performance and then some, right? I think you're going to have to do exactly what you did against Tennessee and then improve on top of that. If I had four quick keys, that I want to hit on, hit your deep throws. I think number 2, you're going to have to be utilized as a runner, not just from quarterback design throws, but going off script. And if Texas gets pressure, you're going to have to escape and gain yards on the ground and then escape and lead that to a big throw in the air. Key number 3, you're going to have to complete some contested throws. And you did it and you showcased it against Tennessee. If you want to use the Tennessee example on some of those deep balls before you injured your knee the first time, you're able to complete on some hard contested throws. And number 4, take advantage of any open receiver. You can't afford missed throws. You can't afford throws behind an open receiver when you're playing a team like Texas when you want to pull off the upset. Now, you've pulled off the upset. I think Tennessee was a 13.5-point favorite. You've pulled off the upset at home before. Similar situation. You got a team coming in who's a 2-ish touchdown favorite. I think these are the keys. You have to hit on some deep throws. Number 1, you have to be able to be utilized as a runner. So if he's fully healthy, you would assume that the knee's ready to run, right? Designs and going off script. Complete contested throws, and then take advantage of any open receivers, right? So I think you're going to have a complete game to win the game. And that, in my mind, is repeating the Tennessee performance with a little bit of improvement. So with that said, let's go ahead and look at some clips. We'll look at some of these type of throws that hopefully does a good job demonstrating the throws, the plays that Green needs to do in order to have success against Texas defense. So we'll go ahead and check out the film. We're going to check out some clips of Taylen Green. Again, broadcast footage, so we don't see the full picture. I do apologize. But I think it does a good enough job demonstrating the type of throws I think Green's going to have to make to beat Texas. He's going to have to do it repeatedly and consistently through the entire game. So the first 3 throws I want to watch are highly contested throws. We're going to watch 3 throws, 2 against Tennessee and 1 against Mississippi State. This first throw, middle of the field. We got an up top safety here who we can kind of see this decently, even though it's not all 22. We're going to see right off the bat Green for a split second keeps the safety middle of the field, but he knows he's going this way right off the bat. He knows he's got the coverage he wants. He's got whatever he feels confident about. He has it and throws a great ball before the safety can get over. So we'll look at it real quick one more time. Let's go back. So we got coverage bottom of the screen. He's got man coverage here. 1 up top safety. The safety glides inwardly just enough, and then Green goes to, I think that's Armstrong here. It goes through Armstrong at the bottom of the screen for a big throw. This is an NFL-style throw. One of the better throws I've seen Taylen Green make all season, and had pressure in his face. Really good job there by Taylen Green. Again, contested throws. Texas DBs are good. Again, one of the best pass defenses in the nation, only giving up 135 yards per game through the air, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever I said at the beginning of the video. All right, next clip we're going to watch is against Tennessee. And this is where he gets hurt. I hate seeing him get hurt. But this is perfect coverage by the DB. We're going to we'll let it play for a second, and we'll pause it. But it's perfect coverage by the DB. And Taylen Green throws it only where his receiver can get it. I believe it's Armstrong again, and he makes a hell of a catch. So this throw here, look, watch the DB play. He plays it perfectly. Let's go back. You can see most DBs, when they're in this position, they're in a good position. He turns around to track the football. That's a great job by the DB. It's just a better throw. And then maybe even better catch. Just a great job all around. Again, Taylen Green, contested throws. Next clip is going to be against Mississippi State, and this is on a seam route to this receiver here. We'll watch it and break it down briefly here, but it's a different type of throw, but still a contested throw that he's going to have to make. So it's not just throwing the ball deep. I think it's making some contested throws in the middle of the field on some seam routes, some post routes, out routes, whatever it may be. You're going to have to do it consistently. It's a really good job by Green against Mississippi State. So pre-snap look, I know it's broadcast footage, we don't have it's not the all 22, but it looks like field side, we probably have some type of cover 3 scheme, if not mistaken. We got bailing here. We got an up top safety covering this third who can't get over in time. And then we got man here. So it's some type of scheme where you have one thing field side, one thing boundary side. Again, these guys are way smarter than me. It's a little over my head. But a lot of defenses do that in this day and age of football. Really good throw by Green, though, nonetheless. Look, was he wanting the ball, or is he saying a touchdown? I don't know. But regardless, it ended up being a really nice throw on pretty good coverage. The safety wasn't able to get over there in time. So 3 clips so far, and each clip was a contested throw that Green had to make. Different style of throws, but still going to have to make some contested throws. Next key, being utilized as a runner. And so, how healthy is he? I don't know, but obviously healthy enough to play. So I think you're going to have some quarterback design runs. I think that's going to help you. Like the Texas's defense hasn't faced a quarterback as athletic as Taylen Green, so I think they're going to have to utilize that. And if he's fully healthy, I don't know. Do you want him to take hits? Probably not. Is he going to have to take hits in order to beat Texas? Probably so. This is some type of miscommunication, right? But he gets upfield. It's still design run. So not relying. You don't want to center the game off Taylen Green running the ball. And you want to be smart about how many hits he takes. But relying and having that as part of the offense, I think, is a key to beat Texas. And then going off script as a runner. So he goes off script here against A&M. This is a long touchdown pass. Opening drive, he rolls out. That was a great pass. So utilizing his legs as a passer to scramble and go off script, that's a great job there, making a few guys miss. Comes out here and throws a deep ball to, I think, Tesla here, right? So first clip you watch was a clip as a design run. Second clip you watch was Green buying time, escaping pressure, and throwing the ball downfield. I think you're going to have to go off script in order to beat Texas. And obviously, we're a quarterback channel, so we're just talking about keys from the quarterback perspective. Obviously, special teams, defense, running game. There's a lot of other factors in the game in order to win. But from the quarterback perspective, this is kind of what we're hitting at. And then also as a runner, you're going to have to go off script and escape the pressure as a runner. Now, I'm assuming Texas is going to have a spy. They're going to be game planning for Green to somehow, some way try to keep him in the pocket and not have him escape. But for Arkansas to beat Texas, it's going to be a complete game with several different scenarios. So Green being utilized as a runner, going off script, I think is another key in order to beat Texas. So far, we've seen 3 contested throws. We've seen Green as a designed runner. We've seen Green going off script, utilizing his legs, scrambling to lead to a big pass play. Then we've seen Green going off script and scrambling as a runner. Last clip we'll watch is an example of what you can't do, what can't happen. You have to hit your open receivers, especially against a team like Texas. Again, repeat the performance against Tennessee with improvement. This is the improvement area I'm talking about. Arkansas fans, y'all know this. There should have been a touchdown at the beginning of the game, and then they missed the receiver. I mean, he caught it, but it's an open receiver, just a bad throw. I know he's on the run. It's tougher than it looks. I get it. But just a bad throw. This misses the open receiver. So in order to beat Texas, you can't have those type of throws. But okay, Arkansas fans, I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Taylen Green? What do you think he needs to do, the type of game he needs to play? Obviously, close to flawless as you can. What do you think he needs to do in order to have success against Texas's defense and for Arkansas to pull off the upset? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, we're a big SEC quarterback hub. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. We put a lot of Arkansas quarterback content out. So like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Thanks for following us along and watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.